Have you ever had a day where everything feels difficult? You wake up feeling tired, your mind feels heavy, and nothing seems to go the way you planned. If you know this feeling, then today's listening story will feel very familiar to you. Hello, and welcome to your English listening practice. Today we are going to talk about something that everyone experiences from time to time. The topic for today is having a bad day. Some days feel light and easy. On those days, we wake up feeling fresh and positive. The weather feels pleasant, our mind feels calm, and even small things make us smile. But other days are different. On some days, we wake up feeling tired and heavy. Our minds feel busy, and small problems appear one after another. Nothing feels very serious, but the day slowly becomes difficult. That is what many people call a bad day. If you are having a bad day today, please remember something important. You are not alone. Every person experiences days like this sometimes. Even people who look happy and successful from the outside have moments when they feel tired, stressed, or discouraged. In this listening practice, you do not need to repeat anything, and you do not need to think about grammar rules. Just listen carefully and allow your mind to follow the story. Listening slowly and regularly helps your brain understand English in a natural and relaxed way. So take a deep breath, sit comfortably, and let's begin today's story. My bad day started very early in the morning. Actually, the problem started the night before. Last night, I planned to sleep early because I wanted to wake up feeling fresh and energetic. At first, I watched one short video. Then another video appeared. After that, another interesting video started playing, and I told myself that it would be the last one. But time moved very quickly. Soon, I noticed that more than 1 hour had passed. I looked at the clock and suddenly realized that it was much later than I expected. Finally, I turned off my phone and tried to sleep. However, my mind was still active and full of thoughts. I kept thinking about many small things: work, messages, plans for the next day, and other random ideas. Because of this, I could not fall asleep quickly. When I finally fell asleep, it was already very late. In the morning, my alarm rang loudly. The sound filled the quiet room and pulled me out of sleep. But my body felt extremely tired, and my eyes felt very heavy. Instead of getting up immediately, I pressed the snooze button and closed my eyes again. I told myself that I would wake up in just 5 more minutes. But those 5 minutes passed very quickly. When I opened my eyes again and looked at the clock, I suddenly felt a shock. I was already late. My heart started beating faster, and I quickly jumped out of bed. For a moment, I stood in the middle of the room trying to understand what was happening. Then I rushed to the bathroom as fast as I could. Everything felt rushed and stressful. Normally, I like to start my morning slowly and peacefully. I like to stretch my body, drink some water, and prepare breakfast calmly. But today there was no time for that. I quickly brushed my teeth and washed my face with cold water. The cold water helped me wake up a little, but I still felt sleepy and tired. After that, I ran back to my room to get dressed. While looking for clothes, I noticed that my room looked messy. Some clothes were on the chair, and a few books were lying on the floor. I tried to find my favorite shirt, but it was wrinkled and did not look good. For a moment, I felt frustrated and annoyed. Finally, I chose another shirt and quickly got dressed. Then I checked the time again and realized I had almost no time left. Normally, I eat breakfast every morning. Breakfast helps me feel energetic and ready for the day. But today I had to leave the house without eating anything. I grabbed my bag and rushed outside. Outside, the morning air felt cool and quiet. Usually, I enjoy the fresh morning air and the peaceful streets. But today I could not enjoy anything because I was already late. I walked quickly to the bus stop. When I arrived, I saw several people waiting there. I checked the time again and hoped the bus would arrive soon. But minutes passed slowly. 5 minutes passed. Then 10 minutes. The bus still did not arrive. I started to feel worried and impatient. I looked down the road again and again, hoping to see the bus coming. Finally, after waiting almost 20 minutes, the bus appeared in the distance. I felt a small sense of relief. When the bus stopped, the doors opened and many people stepped inside. I immediately noticed that the bus was very crowded. There were already many passengers standing inside. But I had no other choice. I stepped onto the bus and tried to find a place to stand. The bus felt warm and crowded. People were standing close together and holding the metal bars for balance. There were no empty seats. So I stood quietly and held the rail while the bus started moving. The ride felt long and uncomfortable. Because I had not eaten breakfast, my stomach felt empty and hungry. Because I had slept poorly, my body felt tired. And because the morning had already gone wrong, my mind felt stressed. While standing on the bus, I looked out of the window. People were walking on the street. Some people looked relaxed and happy. For a moment, I wondered if they were having a better morning than me. Sometimes when we have a bad day, it feels like everyone else is doing fine. But the truth is that many people experience the same feelings. Everyone has moments of stress, frustration, and tiredness. Bad days are a natural part of life. They remind us that life is not always perfect. And that is okay. Later in the day, I started thinking about ways to improve my mood. Even when the day begins badly, small actions can help us feel better. One helpful action is simply slowing down. When we feel stressed, we often rush through everything. But rushing usually makes our minds feel even more tired. Taking a short walk outside can be very helpful. Fresh air, sunlight, and gentle movement can relax both the body and the mind. Listening to calm music is another good idea. Music has the power to change our emotions and help us feel more peaceful. When we share our feelings with someone we trust, the problem often feels smaller and easier to handle. Rest is also very important. When our body feels tired, we should allow ourselves time to relax and recover. Taking care of ourselves is not selfish. It is necessary for a healthy and balanced life. Everyone experiences bad days. Sometimes we feel tired. Sometimes we feel stressed. Sometimes things simply do not go the way we expect. But bad days are temporary. They come and go, just like the weather. A good night of rest can change everything. Tomorrow can bring new energy, new ideas, and new opportunities. So if today feels difficult, be patient with yourself. Take a deep breath. Slow down. And remember that tomorrow is another chance to begin again. Thank you for listening today. And keep practicing English slowly, calmly, and consistently. You are improving more than you think. Vocabulary from today's story. Tired, feeling that you need rest. Frustrated, feeling upset because something is difficult. Calm, peaceful, and relaxed. Routine, things you do regularly. Relief, the feeling when stress disappears.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel.